influence we have in like as teenagers actually. Like there's just like it's putting me in a spot of like, oh, I have to go. It's just exactly what I said. You just have to keep on going, set your goals. And then
Okay, everybody, it's your boy TK. Today we're at section E. We're with Shimey. La ngata wa kaya vulavula modeling career na so far ifika kwini. Cause I just heard the news. Alaka social media ta hina, Instagram, Facebook, like un'wana la hi swi tivaka na la mahungu ya fambaka. Cause now ile kule. So today ta va hi ri na Shimey. So how are you, Shimey?
Oh, I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. So far, can you tell us who is Shimey and then what does she do?
Okay, basically, my name is Shimey, of course, as he introduced. I'm a model, 20 years old, and I come from Limpopo, Guyana, but currently I'm residing in Johannesburg. And a quick info about me, it's nothing big. I'm just a student. I'm a software developer and I'm a model at the same time. Fashion model, runway model, and right now I'm currently running for Miss World South Africa.
Miss World South Africa. Yeah, we'll go there because I wanna like the way I heard the news now, like I just saw the post like Shimey, she's running for Miss World South Africa. And I was like, wow, she's going far, like she's going far, like I was so surprised, like munwa halakaya, illegal. What can I say? Like at the school was pronounced Marani, like ileka another level. Like Isukini that small level, and then ilek Fambini, small by small, and then you are still young, like at the age of 20. Like it's rare when Motala sometimes they give up. Or wanna why? I mean some modeling career and Shlandelili, so as for when did you start this career of modeling? Or like, where did you start? When did you start?
Okay, the whole journey started in 2018. I was still in grade 10. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's when
that's something else. Yeah.
So my first pageant was Miss Teen Exclusive Mall Town, which was held in Malamlele.
I think I heard about it.
Yeah. Fortunately, things went well where I was crowned the first princess.
First princess, yeah. Okay. You were one first princess of Miss Teen
Exclusive Mall Town.
I sort of like this language, yeah, English, but anyway, like I've seen a lot of things, like a lot of posts, like via social media, and then now you're running for Miss World South Africa, no? So can you tell us more about Miss World South Africa, like this campaign?
Okay, great. Well, Miss World is actually an international pageant. It's one of the best pageantry in like the whole world.
Okay.
Well, obviously we know like there's Miss Universe, Miss World, Miss Supranational,
Okay.
So yeah, Miss World is like the second best actually.
The second best.
Yeah. So
then I want to get up top 10. Awari, top 10, top 2.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. So like that's where the whole journey is. So like Miss World South Africa was falling under Miss South Africa. Like the actual Miss South Africa that you know.
Okay.
So they kind of like changed the license, and then now Miss World is kind of held by another company, and then the vice is the CEO is Caroline Bova, and then the vice president is Caroline Botha. Yeah. So that's what Miss World is. It's where we get to come up with projects where we call them Beauty with a Purpose project. And then my Beauty with a Purpose project is more of like talking much about mental health and how we can help, more especially the teenagers and young adults. How can we help them?
Well, when you talk about help, because I mean like a lot of youth like around Guyana, around Limpopo, or maybe the whole country as South Africa as it is. So like but what involved got the drugs and early move and I enjoy it, but sometimes come out like they forget about their career, and then instead they go busy career, you know, they go another way. But I'm not soon in it or no okay, someone like you in a career in your modeling. And then okay, the current song, Mission Susaka great 10 year our sharp, I had them 3 is still our sharp. And then look early because vibe then this is and then from those places that I'm not and he said, nah, let me just live this career. Like I ain't fit. But for when it becomes different. See,
no, to be quite honest, it's not easy. Talking about the influence we have in like as teenagers actually. Like there's just like a lot of influence everywhere. I feel like it's just more about determination. What do you want? Do you want to achieve this or not? So like it's more of that.
Okay, because it's more like setting goals.
Setting goals.
You know, I wanna be there. Like that commentary got top one day. Like it matters. So okay, look at Kuala. So I wanna ask like how long have you been doing this? Like for how many years?
Okay,
from grade 10.
Okay, as I stated, since like then, which was 2018, and till now, 2023, I'm still like in the whole journey of like this pageantry. Although like now it's like I'm diverging into something else, not just like focusing on like pageantry modeling. I'm also like doing fashion and runway modeling.
Oh, okay, I understand. So now, one day then I'll be modeling fishing but like at least promote local brands that's interesting because I can say na a local brand I choose and then if someone interested was called okay mntana ilikuini lava brand yaleyo so even I want to do that okay Shimey, why are you okay in Joburg? Lava brandy, nice keeper, lava brook, beshan lava jersey, not that common baliana. I mean like fishing yawen. So when did you discover that you have this gift or you have this talent? Yeah, modeling. Because anyone can be a modeler as well as I can be a modeler now. And then things. Oh, when soon go over interesting, and then one new win at the crown. And then like when did you discover that?
To be quite honest, I don't know. I actually had, Loko Ulava Shilu, when you're still young, I always wanted to be like a model. I remember I used to have like a favorite show on TV, which was Toddlers and Tears. Yeah, a lot of like pageantry models do know about it, yeah. So I used to watch it and I was like, oh my god, this is something else, this is good. And also this whole Miss South Africa thing, I was like, one day I have to be there. So yeah, throughout the whole journey in my life, I was like, one day I really have to start all of this.
Setting goals for yourself.
Yeah, it was like part of setting goals. Yeah.
Okay, now I'm setting goals for myself. Like, since I'm starting this career in modeling, I want to be there like Miss South Africa, Miss World South Africa. Since you're in the top 2, I wanna when you're competing now around locally, which is like South Africa, not internationally. So, like if you compete on one valley outside, outside. Like, how do you feel? How do you feel like imagine like just wanna go or maybe go because I don't want this thing of modeling should introduce one hour long or one and then if I ever take at the crown and more like sometimes how do you feel go computer now one will hand?
Well, okay, let me put it like this. Pageantry as a whole is like creating sisterhood, family, and stuff like that, connections there. So it's more of like trying to be better, right? And then it doesn't matter if you're like competing with people from outside.
From outside, sure.
It's just like, okay, how can I put this? It's like it's putting me in a spot of like, oh, I have to grow bigger. I have to like do something great. And I'm like in this platform right now, not competing locally or only nationally, but like now it's like international. You know, getting to meet people from other countries, you get to understand their culture. So yeah, it's kind of amazing.
Hey, nitokumalwa le.
Yeah. Well, a crown. A crown.
No, it's not.
So okay. So far, if like I mean, so if single top 2, yeah, so far now Miss World South Africa, kaya Miss South Africa, and then I mean like Samia compete outside.
No, only competed nationally.
Nationally, like around South Africa.
Yeah.
Okay. And now let's say like interesting place or maybe like I compete and then this one now when I like this was hard. Like I'm not mara agutika.
Okay, I've actually been into 2 national pageants, right? Miss Teen Southern Africa and the current one that I'm running for, Miss Remarkable South Africa. Both of them have their highs and lows, like something, but at the end of the day, it's just like I have to make this happen.
Win.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not really about winning, but representing
the country as a whole. Okay, nice to hear. So, since I have set the goals, what are your main goals? Like, it goes down and let achieve one more besides being on the top one. It took that crown.
Like, well, it's not really being in the top 1 to be quite honest, but one of the goals is like, firstly, of course, education. I need to like get that degree.
Yeah.
I have to get money. I have to work. I have to like be financially stable. So like those are the main goals to be quite honest.
So sort of the way that means you can do pageant and then at the same time
yeah, definitely. It has to be like that.
Okay, I thought maybe focus if a career when a modeling like as a pageant, then focus up on yona if focus up on
yeah, that's what I thought, bro.
Hey, let's not like I was always thinking
they give you money.
Like, yeah, like that thing, and then that's your whole career. You don't need to go to school. I love a degree as well as model the whole nation have one other team.
Yeah.
No one like I thought it was like that, but since really like something different, like Oscota will join our modeling and then at the same time you're gonna have your own career, building your own career, financial stable. So I heard this other news, it's Keanu View, like on the 23rd of July 2021, you won Miss Teen Southern Africa, you were representing Limpopo. I mean, like, how did you feel for winning first prince? Yeah, Miss Teen, like, come on, like, for the first time you were representing like a province, not the country. You were representing the province. Like, how did you feel?
Well, getting to represent my province for the first time, it was kind of overwhelming. And for the fact like it was my first national pageant, I was like, oh, I don't know how I'm gonna do this, but I'm putting my trust in everything that I do. So yeah, when I won, I was just grateful. Honestly, I was grateful. Like, oh, okay, we did this. I did this, and doing it for my province, Limpopo, and of course my city, Kiani. You know?
Yeah, Gaza, obviously. At least you have to do something. So, like, there was the way, and then you felt overwhelming, as she explained. I mean, like, it was your first national pageant, and then I just like, wow, the community at top 1. First prince, first princess. Prince.
No,
prince. And then the prince. So I like never forget now. We were at this other interview na Mr. Sean Mabuna. And then it's the first prince Bangaman Makaza. La I blah about Bangama. I hope you know about this organization. I mean malamlele la a gore sort of like just pigeon but then lana ababula ngopfu hi like it's sort of like a talent show mara yone focus ngopfu ka modeling so I rena yena last week na bula na yena na endla modeling yeah so la I wenza nyana ikona I mean like what are the activities that you do to keep your work going or to keep your modeling career going?
Okay. It's not basically a lot of things where it's like very overwhelming. No, it's more of trying to get connections, trying to build my social media. Like, I know this is one of the hardest things, but social media is more like a very important tool when it comes to this industry. Like, you get to connect with a lot of people in South Africa and also outside. Okay. So yeah, that's basically what I do. Trying to get connections, trying to build my platform, my brand as a whole, and like everything.
I mean like sometimes if the social media, I'm gonna wait show time the social media, you post your brand or maybe you post kuna session I'll be running Miss World South Africa, please vote for me. I mean like I'll be not that pressure ya ku loko vanhu va like some they don't vote some aba tikumba kha va participate ku va pfuna no like I'll be not that pressure I'll stress them like vanhu lavani like come on like vanhu va hala kaya they should be how do you mean
support
yeah
magaza
yeah wona most especially vanhu va ka hina
abajwela magaza amjwela amsupport
aba supportive aba supportive because you know like is kota ku handle njani since wona una social media ku njani like how do you handle such things?
That's easy, to be honest. Like it's asking for support is just like a whole different thing, you know. You just have to support yourself first. You have to like put your goals. Okay, if I don't get this support, how am I gonna do it? You know, like more especially like when it comes to voting, I can't do everything by myself. I do need support. I do need people.
Support and stuff like that.
Exactly.
So, does your family like family and friends, do they support you?
Definitely, yes. My circle is actually very, very small. It doesn't have a lot of people.
Okay.
But it's like more of like my family and only few friends. They are always there for me.
Okay, like
every time I do campaigns, we do everything together. They're there to support always. Like and then we try to get like few hands from outside. You know, guys, please come help. You know, So
and then at the end, they end up helping you. Okay, everybody, it's a boy TK Shimey. Live modeling career so far I believe kuna what's popping with their modeling career and then in the difficulties leta hlangana na tona ncini leswi endla ku atikuma arile ka top 1 because as so easy it's very hard so satika. So but anyway Shimey, I mean like how do you give back to the community or what social changes that you want to bring in the community?
Oh, that's amazing. I actually have my own foundation. It's called Have a Heart Foundation. I founded it in 2021. Yeah, so I do run that foundation with the help of family, and then more of like giving back to the community. We usually like each and every festive season, to be specific, we gather around, try to go to like those few villages, give back. It can either be like through food, clothes or sanitary towels, stuff like that.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah.
So that's how you give back to the community, like food, clothes, and sanitary towels. Okay, if sort of the way like someone who's trying to do modeling or who's trying to follow the same career or the same path and then like Cape Town, Joburg, Northern Cape, or anywhere else, or maybe around Gianni, and then how will you motivate them? How will you tell them that you must keep going, even if you catch one on Taba, but then one day How will you motivate
exactly
them?
as you said it. Okay, it's really not easy, but you just have to like set goals. After this is what I want. This is what I want to achieve. Of course, the road won't always be like a straight road. It's gonna be curvy. Things are gonna go down. Sometimes you end up losing faith, but don't lose faith. Yeah, like sometimes, like I myself, sometimes I'm like, oh, this is very hard. I can't. But then at the end of the day, I'm like, you know what? This is just like a phase. One day we'll pass through the phase, and then everything will align. Like you just have to keep on going, but at the end of the day, you will reach where you want to be.
Okay. And I can push out more and more. You keep on going until is it what is it? What's the secret recipe? What's the secret ingredient?
Nah, there's no secret. There's no secret at all. It's just exactly what I said. You just have to keep on going. Set your goals. And then
then that's where everything will be okay. Let's not have smooth.
There's no secret. You just have to keep on going. Like keep on gunning for that position,
yeah. No, keep on pushing on now. So far, if someone wants to get in touch with you, allow and commit the advice or allow a brand how would they get in touch with you? Social media, phone call, like how would they get in touch?
I prefer social media. Because like I don't want this whole thing of like everyone having my personal number. I just prefer it personal. So like the only way to communicate with me, or rather to reach me, it's through Instagram and also Facebook. Yeah, but I'm mostly on like Instagram, which is like @Shimidon.
Okay, Facebook, your Facebook page where people they can get in touch with you.
Okay, actually Facebook is @Shimidon, that's like my page, and then my personal page is Baby Dawn, and then my Instagram is Shimidon. My TikTok account is @IamShimidon. Yeah, those are the only platforms that
I believe ngawa Miss Twinning Kwenu. No need to explain on a camera very pelletin living.
No, very
Pelletin living.
Ay, Rango will as one machine. Yeah? Rango will as one.
No. So, but anyway, everybody, it was your boy TK. Lime Tisela, a podcast young win, a podcast yo is a Irish section A, na Shimey. Section E, na Shimey. Live modeling career, na so far, it's cool. Now she's running for Miss World South Africa. I hope everybody could support her. Research and live because ange tukum au melerin arwani la support ya hina fana mina TK I'll surely do support her. In fact, like I'm supporting her ka sotala ndamlo ka ngasmation. Okay, anyway, never forget to subscribe my YouTube channel. You're chilling with TK na Facebook page ya hina. You're chilling with TK. Thank you everybody, and then also I like to thank Shimey. Danko.